let's talk about Kashmir Files. Since you are also in the industry, and I think there are two aspects to it. One is what the film is about, the Kashmiri Pandit, so we can talk about it a little bit. And the second aspect, which is not being discussed as much, it's a very small film, like budget-wise. And it has done phenomenally well. It's being compared to Bahubali and Gadar in terms of box office. So that is just a spectacular achievement. And what does that, and people said that post-COVID, people are not going to go to movies, everybody's going to watch Netflix and Prime now, all this. But this movie has like just broken all those assumptions. Let's talk about that first, then we'll talk about the
But that's true, whatever you're saying. I mean, since the time theaters opened, I think when it was still 50%, I saw Badhai Do, and after that I haven't seen any film because I was busy shooting. But I really see the numbers, and I am more of an optimistic person, so I see the glass half full most of the times. Whatever might be the reason, however it happened, the fact is it happened. And the numbers that it shown, I remember texting to one of my producers saying, so this proves that you don't have to get scared about how big your film is. If it's good, people will watch it. So I am actually looking at it from the point of view which you just mentioned, that if the small film like that can create those kind of numbers, it can't be a bad film. You can question the intentions of people, you can question the means and all of that, that's subjective. Please do that. You have a right to have an opinion. But the fact that it is good, that's why eventually it's lasting that long. It can't be a bad film for it to last that long. And that's the truth of the matter, and that's a fact. You have to live with it.
Yeah. Do you think it's also done very well because it talks about things which are not considered, I don't know, polite or, you know, it's very scary. I'm telling you as a writer, I've written columns and I've written a column in Kashmir Files also, which will come now this week, and I'm literally scared about it because it is very scary to talk about any Hindu concern in India because you are immediately branded. See, the moment I said the word Hindu, a lot of people immediately started thinking Sanghi hai. Communal hai. Modi ji ke piche laga hua hai. You know, but it is true that the Kashmiri Pandit genocide happened. It is true. It may be that the filmmaker has taken some creative liberty, maybe he has exaggerated, maybe he's not. That's, like you said, subjective. But hua to tha. Hua to tha. It is also true that we have lived in the 90s where there used to be bomb blasts every other month done by radical organizations, and that there was a vote bank politics going on. That government in power would not act against those organizations. And they would often target Hindu populations.
Well,
now, तो ये बोल नहीं सकते, बोलोगे तो बोलेंगे, like, you know, but this film said it, and it said it in an engaging, interesting way, in an entertaining way also maybe. So maybe that's why it's done well? Or do you think that is there, or you don't feel that?
No, that definitely, it just evokes the emotional side in a lot of people. And hence, it helps them to connect and receive a film in a certain way, which is totally subjective and is right. There is no film under the sun that has had 100% approval from the 100% audience, and it will differ film to film. So it's okay. It doesn't, see, today you talk about anything regarding religion, it will raise an eyebrow. You talk about any religion for that matter. The moment the religion word comes in, people will start judging you even before you've completed your sentence.
Yes.
That's what happens. But then if you still have the guts to go and make a film and people like it, then just they like it because they like it. Like, I can not like a film doesn't mean that you have to also not like the film. You can like the film. So who am I to judge your liking or disliking towards material of art? It's still art that's there and people are paying to watch it.
But there are people, plenty of respected people who have said it's a propaganda film, it's a communal film, it's a biased film, it's a political...
It is their opinion, and they have the right to have that opinion.
Okay.
Let's agree to disagree. That's the problem that we are facing right now. Why don't we agree to disagree? There's so many things that you might do and say, which I don't approve of, but doesn't mean that I can't sit and chat with you, right? We can agree to disagree. Let's settle at that.
ये है Ideas of India.